Welcome to this week's edition, where we break down the key developments that moved the Indian stock market from September 14th to 20th, 2025. I am your host Prem, and let's get going. The Indian capital markets delivered another mixed yet resilient performance as global and local headlines shaped trader sentiment. Let's break down the numbers, the sectors, and the stories that mattered most this week. This week, the Nifty 50 continued its uptrend, rising 213 points or 0.83% to close at 25,327. The Sensex gained 721 points, up 0.88%, finishing at 82,626. Bank Nifty posted a modest weekly gain, ending near 55450, with technical indicators showing a neutral-to-bullish structure for longer-term investors, though both indices may soon face mild profit booking and consolidation. Broader indices, especially small and mid-caps, outperformed large caps, with mid-cap and small-cap benchmarks rising 1.5% to 2%. Coming to sectoral winners and laggards, the leading sectors are PSU banks, strongest of all, up nearly 5% this week, as investor appetite surged on positive government signals and robust Q2 business updates. Realty rose 4%, reflecting bullishness ahead of GST cuts and festive season home buying. Defense soared 7% with Bharat Electronics BEL, a key gainer following large government order wins. IT up 4.26% on global cues after the Fed rate cut and improved export outlook. Auto advanced 2%, buoyed by news of double-digit festive pre-bookings by Maruti Suzuki, Tata Motors, and Mahindra & Mahindra. The laggards are FMCG, dropped 0.5%, the only major sector to fall, likely on profit-taking after GST optimism had already been priced in. Coal India, Bajaj Finance, Trent, underperformed on minor sector rotations after a run-up last week. PSU Bank Index is the only index to be in the 52-week high zone. Focusing on the major stock movers. Adani Group stole the spotlight, with Adani Power rallying 12% after SEBI dispelled Hindenburg allegations. Positive regulatory news sparked a broad rally across Adani stocks. Bharat Electronics BEL rose an impressive 7.7%, leading the defense sector's breakout. Tata Motors, Maruti Suzuki showed resilience, reflecting upbeat sentiment ahead of festive launches and GST rate cuts. Trent ended as one of the week's major laggards, falling over 7% on sector-specific profit booking. Bajaj Finance pulled back after recent record highs as FIIs booked profits. Looking at the broader trends, FIIs remained net sellers for the 12th straight week, but strong DII buying cushioned stock declines and provided market stability. Technical charts suggest Nifty and Bank Nifty are forming bullish cup and handle and double bottom patterns, with medium-term upside, though immediate consolidation looks likely near 25, 150, and 54, 800 support zones. Sector rotation is evident, with consumption, PSU banks, realty, IT, and defense stocks in the spotlight ahead of the GST slab reduction. And as we close, here's the latest from the US impacting India's tech sector and global mobility. Starting September 21, 2025, the cost for an H-1B visa application will skyrocket to $100,000 per applicant. This dramatic hike could reshape talent flows, cost structures, and margins for India's top IT firms and their US-based operations. Stay tuned for next week's key events, progression of India-US trade talks, and market reactions to global rate policy news. Follow us for expert market analysis and investment insights. See you next week on Monday morning.